happy Thursday, and I'd love to say it was an April Fool. Well, it was yesterday, because yesterday I thought it was Thursday. But today apparently is definitely Thursday. So we're looking forward to some fun Thursday, creative fun together. So, big warm welcome to you. And as always, I have some helpers to help us get the creative juices flowing. So come on down, Josh. Good to have you here.
Hey guys, I'll be keeping it interactive again, keeping the comments flowing, and keeping us involved with what you guys are up to at home.
That sounds great. Because we want it to be as interactive as possible. And we're learning what you like us to do and what works best for you. So please keep letting us know what you're really enjoying. And Josh will be on hand to read it out. Thank you.
Already. Hello, Lindsay from Sienna. Hi, Sienna as well.
Hey,
Lovely.
Hi, Sienna. So we have another helper today. One you may not recognise because he's normally very camera shy, but here he is, Ollie.
Hi guys, I'm Ollie. I'm Mum's middle son, but also the tallest. Sam's got some uni work to do today, so he won't be joining us, but I'll be doing my best.
Yes, and running backwards and forwards to the camera.
Yeah.
Multitasking, and if DPD come to pick up the parcels, one of them might have to disappear as well. The joy of self-isolating.
Yeah.
I hope you're coping and finding fun things to do as a family as well. So what we have here is our Magic Ideas box, but what we'd like to do is thank you so much for all of you who have sent through your birthday requests. So we have, it's Louis Jones's 7th birthday today, so happy birthday, Louis. And also we have Sasha Smith is 3.
Oh.
So, do you remember being 3?
Like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday. Happy birthday, Sasha. And to all of those out there who are celebrating something good today, even if it's just the fact it's a Thursday.
I remember, guys, if we can give one person a share today, get them involved in the creative spirit with us, that'd be amazing.
That'd be great. So how do we do that? Just tag, share?
Just press share the video with your friends as well.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Easy.
That sounds easy. So I think we're ready to rock and roll and get creative. I think most of you know the magic words. I think most of you might have your own Magic Ideas box. If you haven't, it's quite easy to make. Box, imagination, and a little bit of magic. So we're going to say those magic words together. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. The creation station exploration develops my imagination. Loving it. And I could almost hear you saying it. So let's see. Or listen. Oh, sounded heavy. Don't know. If you've got Magic Ideas boxes, yours make the noise? It's unusual. Let's see. Somebody, I think, has been going to the shops, or certainly scouring the kitchen cupboards to find bits out of the kitchen cupboard.
Oh.
Dad will be wondering what's happening. So, you probably recognise this. It's everyday silver foil. Very satisfying. I think silver foil is massively underrated because what is silver foil made from?
Is it metal?
It is metal. It's aluminium, I believe.
Aluminium.
But how many types of metal do you know that you can just
Scrunch up.
flex, scrunch, and there are so many things you can do with silver foil. So whilst we're going to come up with an activity, we were going to ask you what were we going to ask, Al?
Just whether you can think of any things that we could do with silver foil. Can you think of any ideas that we could make with some tin foil?
Yeah,
Maybe?
absolutely. Or different ways of using tin foil in your house, because that would be really fascinating. The simple silver foil, what you can do with it.
And also, lovely seeing all these comments as well. Christina, Eleanor, Creation Station in Basingdon, Karen Lane,
Nice. Basildon, I think that is.
Basingdon, sorry. Jen as well, Hannah, Kirsty, Nicola, Lisa, Lindsay again. Hi guys, amazing having you all here. Keep the comments coming. Can't wait to see what you get up to.
Brilliant. We're just going to roll up some balls, but we're waiting for some ideas and inspiration of what you think we could make with our silver foil. So while we wait for your inspiration, we thought we'd start making, it is quite noisy, so sorry about the noise. We thought we'd start making a 3D character.
We've got a couple ideas.
Yeah.
Lindsay says we can make a star.
Oh, star.
Nice.
Nice idea.
Is it Avani? Oh, Eleanor Murray. Hi, Eleanor.
Make a crown.
Oh, nice.
Wrap it around the head.
We could. Nice, Ollie.
Thank you.
So,
Stick sculptures from Vicky.
oh, I like that
So
idea.
scrunch it up.
You scrunch it up.
How about a bug with a shiny back, says Jen.
Oh.
Oh, very nice. So you get your. What we're going to do is we're going to have a go at making a ball, any size ball you want. We might want some very large ones or very small ones, and then we're going to have a go at pushing. Oh, it's quite satisfying. The matchsticks into the ball. See if you can manage that. It does take a bit of a push, so you might need a bit of help, or you can push the end of a paintbrush in first. In the toolkit, Ollie, there's probably some paintbrushes. Have some
toolkit
narrow ones.
We've got a couple more ideas. Karen Lane is saying a robot.
Oh, nice.
And Melanie is saying a trendy wig.
Oh.
Very trendy.
I remember when our Maggie had a silver, Maggie Seeger, at our franchise conference had a nice, shiny silver wig.
Ooh, Tracy's saying a Dalek. Can make
Oh.
a Dalek.
From Doctor Who.
I like that. And then we could stick the buttons on for like the poppers. Would you like to have a go at making a Dalek, Ollie?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Do your best.
Might need a bit more tin foil, aluminium foil.
I think we might do. I'm going with the 3 legs to keep our little alien creature character stable, because that helps. And if you are sticking your matchsticks in, do try popping the end of a paintbrush in first, because it does make it a little bit easier to put your matchstick in.
A couple more ideas.
Yeah.
Anna's saying little love bugs. Natasha's
Ooh.
saying a necklace.
Nice.
Nice.
Melanie is saying, ooh, could use that for GWR attempt.
Ah.
Ahead of the
Someone's
game.
ahead of the game.
What is a GWR attempt?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, I know.
Stay tuned. I don't-
Straight away.
So GWR is going to be our Guinness World Record official attempt. It is happening. Well, it's happening all the time at the moment, but we're going to do it online tomorrow as our special creative make. More about that tomorrow. But today we are going to. I like those ideas. So my alien is having different types of bits of its body.
Can you see that at home? The alien? Mum's made with a little fucker. Can you see that?
Thanks, Ollie.
Okay.
Oh, I'll check that out.
I'm trying to make a Dalek, as someone suggested. Oh, that looks good.
I
Josh.
like that, Ollie, Josh. And you've not scrunched your foil so tightly that you can't get the matchsticks in.
Yeah.
So that is a good tip.
Made that mistake.
If you push it in, if you do it too hard, you can't actually get the matchsticks in.
Yeah.
So I would love to know who at home is actually joining us whilst we model out of everyday materials. Very unique stuff.
Yeah. Who'd have thought you can do so much with just such a simple bit of tinfoil?
I know.
It's nice.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it? And I,
A couple more ideas. Nicholas saying a tree, cat, crocodile, dinosaur, or monster.
Oh,
From
tree.
Florence. Yeah, that
nice.
good ideas.
It's a tree cat dinosaur.
A tree cat dinosaur.
Tree, cat, dinosaur. I like it.
I like it.
Have you nicked my part? Ah,
Yes.
so you can have transferable body parts when you do this as a family.
Do you want it back?
No, I can make my own. But thank you anyway. So there are different ways of obviously using your materials. And what I love about true creativity is when you give people the same materials, people do things really differently with them. So it's not just about there's only ever one right way with creativity. It's about expressing your own ideas and imagination. And that's what we're particularly proud of doing at Creation Station, because we have a lot of fun that way.
Yeah. And I've used one of the art straws as well that we used yesterday to make a little nose for my
Oh.
alien.
Do you know what? I thought he was a Dalek.
I mean a Dalek.
Dalek alien. Well,
Dalek hybrid alien.
I guess aliens. No, I guess Daleks are aliens.
Robots? Aliens?
Sort
Oh no, they
of.
are aliens.
They are
just
aliens.
live inside
Yeah,
robots. There you go.
they do.
Live along.
And who knows what that bit? It's good you remembered that. Do you remember what that's called?
Exterminate.
What do you call it? It's not the exterminator stick, is it? Sometimes
not
it's,
sure.
I think on the actual program it was a whisk they actually used,
Oh,
or maybe that was
originally.
just in my imagination.
Maybe.
Um,
Imagination.
Well, I like it. I'm liking it. So you can model away, and you can make this as big as you want it to be.
Phoebe says we can make a flower.
Oh,
Nice
Oh,
idea.
that is a nice
one,
idea.
Phoebe.
Yeah.
Melanie Decker has asked if she can use baking paper instead of tin foil.
Oh.
Good idea. Obviously, we're being very mindful of all of our sustainable products, minimising use. So yeah, absolutely, find alternatives. And one of the things I particularly like, I might show you this with some clay, is how we use. Oh, you could do it with Play-Doh. Often when you make a model, oh nice. When you make a model, I think
Sorry.
buttons are so satisfying because one, they're really nice. We've obviously got coconut shells that we use for buttons as well, but you can then stick them through the matchsticks to create. In fact, that button has only got one hole. I don't know if you can see that. That's quite cool. But you can start to create really interesting patterns just by sticking buttons into clay. And again, just simple matchsticks creating unusual characters. And the other day we made some salt dough. So if you haven't got any clay or Play-Doh, you can make your own salt dough and create your own characters from that. And so by building up different materials, you start to create very unique
Oh, nice.
and priceless artwork.
Anna's saying to add to this sustainability, you could scrunch up paper and you only need to use a little bit of foil to cover it then.
Ah,
Oh, nice
that is
idea.
a very good idea. I think we'll do that in our classes from now on. That's a good idea. I think this alien is going to need 4 legs and just maybe a friendly hand to
Keep them upright.
keep him upright. So I think he's going to go and have a little sleep here, actually. Go to bed now.
Lie down.
Off to bed. There you go. Oh no, I think it's because his head's very big.
Do you want me to support it?
Oh, it's like
Oh, that's nice. So while I'm trying to get this guy to stand up, although I think he needs to go and have a sleep, Ollie, you had an idea about. Well done. You had an idea about
Thank you.
taking this idea and extending it, because we had lots of really nice feedback yesterday about teaching you some skills on how to draw proportions of the face.
Yeah.
And so in our classes, we're now going to look at how we can extend these ideas. So what was your idea?
Our idea was that we could maybe, if we shine a torch at the monster, we could maybe trace around the shadow on some paper or something.
Let's
Kind
give it a
of
go.
Give it a go to see what happens.
Oh look, who I
That's
found.
it.
Not the monster at all.
No.
Dad has been very helpful.
So if we take a torch from our phone,
Yeah. You might need to dim the studio lights. We give that a go. It probably won't make any difference. But,
oh no, it looks good.
oh, it does look quite good. Are you able to dim the other light, Ollie, Josh? Thank you.
And then we can trace around the shadow that we've made from from the torch.
That's good. I'll give that a go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
So
nice, Sandra.
that is quite cool. Probably should use a darker pen than a blue.
Yeah.
But we can start to
You might want to
see.
keep the torch still, Ollie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Good idea.
And of course, another way of doing that is just having your art, your sculpture by the window and looking at the differences depending on the light source. Obviously, you get different sized shadows. So if the light source is high above, how long will the shadow be? Will it be very long or will it be very short? Answers not on a postcard, but on a message. Let us know what you think the size of the shadow will be if the light source, i.e. the torch or the sun, is coming from above. Short shadow or long shadow. So we have that. Now, I thought what would be quite good fun is we can take... Have you got a name for your... Oh, Chris. You knew it straight off, Ollie. You knew it straight off.
Chris the Dalek.
Chris the Dalek.
Daisy's saying it will be short.
Ah, good shout, Daisy. Well done. It will be short. And how do you know that? How do you know that?
Oh, that looks good.
That looks good, doesn't it?
So some other ideas that you could do with tinfoil, we did a bit of background research just to polish up. And a nifty trick is that you can use tinfoil to polish silverware.
Yeah.
It's a chemical reaction and lots of science is involved. If you rub a pot or pan with some washing soda and some hot water and let it soak, I think it cleans it. Is that right, Josh?
Sounds right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also conceal a credit card, as Josh will describe.
That's quite good safety, isn't it?
Yeah, to stop any hackers or
Yeah.
bad people trying to steal your credit card.
Also, if you cut it with scissors, it sharpens the scissors.
Oh,
we
is
sometimes
that
do
true?
that.
Yeah.
We do that at
That's
home
a good
sometimes.
tip, Josh. Well done.
So, whilst we've made the shadow, and who was it? Daisy that said? Daisy was right. From above, and sometimes when you're out at lunchtime, you notice when we were allowed out, you notice that you didn't really have a shadow. But in the evenings, what happens to our shadows? I quite like the evening.
Yeah, I like the evening.
What
shadow.
happens in the
Goes
evening? Much different.
Find out and answer in the comments
In our
section.
group. So I'm just going to quickly, I haven't got a glue spreader handy, so I'm just going to use my finger and then give Ollie a little pat on the back.
Slap on
For
the
his,
face.
and then we're going to stick, if you'd like to do this, Ollie,
Yeah.
we're going to stick the the silver foil on the shadow, just to extend this activity, not on my back, thank you. So we're just going to fill it in as a little collage
Nice.
for the Dalek-y sort
Can
of
we
shadow.
put some buttons on?
Next steps, you're ahead of me, Ollie. You're ahead of
I'm
me.
thinking.
I was thinking put this silver foil on first, but you can do it that way if you want to, as there is no right or wrong. Isn't that what we say?
That's
There
the
is no
way.
right or wrong. So if you go that side, while you're doing that, we thought there's other things you can do with silver foil. So one idea was, if you get just a bit of cardboard, and you can create some sort of animal shape. What animal shape would you like me to make out of this bit of cardboard? Please don't say anything too difficult. So, any suggestions for what shape? I'm thinking something beginning with a, ending in ish. That would be a good one, or I might have to get a bigger piece of cardboard. If you let me know, if you get any shout outs for what I could make, what sort of animal?
Tracy Roberts is saying she suddenly gets taller than 5 foot when the sun's in the evening.
Oh, nice one, Tracy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Same as Sam, I think, actually.
Yeah, never me.
Never mind.
The days when you were all small and I could carry you all. I
Go on
don't.
then.
Yeah. So did we get any ideas of a shape I could put out?
Not just yet.
Oh.
Someone says they can make a cow. Tina Smith.
Okay.
First time on the job and he's already taken my job.
Yeah.
Together.
And the creation station in
Basildon.
Basildon is saying a fish.
A fish.
No way.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good idea.
We had the same
And
thought.
that's incredible. The power
Oh.
of
Telekinesis.
absolutely. Thank you. So because I can cut out a fish quite easily. Let's see.
This is just a quick collage you made.
This is nice. And what was his name? Chris.
Chris.
Chris the
Chris.
the Dalek.
He
I'm
also
liking
goes
it.
by Patrick.
Nice.
Alright.
What, in the evenings.
Phoebe's
So-
saying an elephant.
Elephant.
Oh,
That would be good too, to be
That's
fair.
good.
An elephant would be nice.
that would
yeah.
be good. So there's lots of different ways of doing this. This is an easy way of doing embossing. So good for all ages. So if you get some string, I know you might not have string handy, but if you do have some string, you're literally just going to wrap it round the cardboard. So I've just put a little slot in the cardboard just to give it a bit of a base. And I'm going to just put a couple of little snips at the end of the cardboard just to help me wrap the string around.
Oh.
As you can see, it just stops. It just stops the string from sliding.
Yeah. Wait, where did you cut them? Can everyone see at home? In the top. Ah.
So just a little slot in the cardboard, just to, otherwise it can just slip. So where you want your string to go, you just pop a little slit and then you pop it back in there. So if you don't have any string, what you can do is you can use glue and create lines with your glue and leave the glue to dry. But this way you can see I'm able to create a crisscross pattern just with the little cuts, because that keeps the string handy. If you don't have string, you can use wool, even ribbon, anything that kind of sticks out or protrudes, as they say. So we're making the fish. What noise does a fish make?
We'll leave it to the comments.
You guys.
Leave it to you guys. So they've just made some bumpy patterns on the fish.
Hopefully you can see that at home, how Mum's wrapped around the string, around the notches of the fish.
Yeah.
Karen Lane is saying it'll look awesome with coloured wool too.
Yeah.
And the slacker from home is saying, oh, well done boys. Thanks, Sam.
Hi Sam.
I thought he was studying, he had an important
Ah.
class at university. Right, so we're going to find the silver foil. We could use silver foil that we've already used
Nice.
for my sleeping alien. We could unravel that, because you can use multitask. Or we could get a piece that we haven't already. I think that piece isn't going to be big enough. I'm going to do a bigger piece.
Kirsty Hickinson is saying she's got very noisy fish.
Ah.
Have you? So this is quite satisfying. I don't know if you can see here.
Oh.
You start to smooth out the silver foil. You can in fact glue it on, but I haven't done that. But you can if you wanted to.
Wait, hold that there again, Mum. Let me just...
Turn it over.
Do you have a zoomed in shot?
Yeah. Thanks, Josh. So I've got the fish, and you can see as I start to rub it, you start
I
to get the
see.
marks.
The string that you put under the fish before.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
starting to show. You can probably do far
Oh.
more detailed effects than what I'm doing. And then you get something smooth.
Everyone can see that
There
with
we
the
go.
patterns on the fish.
You can tell you've done the camera before, Ollie.
Yes, camera
Because you
assistant.
see. So you can use anything to rub the silver foil in place. I'm just obviously using my fingers. And then if you get you can use a pencil. I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush and just start making
Oh, I see.
some marks, but without breaking it. I'm going to try not to, just do some light marks actually,
Okay.
because what you don't want to do is pierce the silver foil like I've just done. Just like little zigzags, little patterns, because we're going to put some colour on here, and the colour can sit in these little gaps, in these little marks that we make.
Jen is saying she loves the idea with the fish, and Kirsty Hickinson is saying, "Ooh, you could paint the different paint the different areas."
Oh, nice
I like
one,
that
Kirsty
idea.
Hickson.
Thanks, Kirsty Hickson from Driffield. I think we'll take your idea and we'll bag it. So we're going to get some of our amazing paint sticks. We have had a big delivery of paint, so if you're worried about paint supplies, we do have paint. Try these paint sticks. I'm going to try them. I've not actually tried them on silver foil before. And there might be things that you're doing during these few weeks that you've never done before either. So don't be frightened of trying some different activities and seeing how you get on. Oh, that yellow looks amazing. So just really nice combinations of colours together to have a go. You could do this for lots of different, obviously we've done it for a little animal. I've seen it used for plaques, like gift cards. I've even seen it as a jewellery, little pendants, which look quite nice. I think we've also got these rainbow crayons, which I particularly like. I don't know if these are going to work. Let's experiment. Not so well.
Not so
but they are nice.
Oh, Orla's had an amazing idea. We can put glitter on them. On it.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good idea. With some glue as well, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The paint sticks are definitely working the best for us.
Paint stick's definitely the best.
But you could probably use paint. Maybe paint and a bit of PVA. I think that would be good. Oh, that red works really well. I'm quite tempted to stick a couple of buttons on, because you can't beat a couple of buttons on your artwork. I'm going to choose what colour that... Oh, that's the one. I haven't got any glue. Oh, I've got some glue here. So a bit of glue. Josh, how could we hang the fish?
We could punch a hole in it.
Yeah?
We could give it to Ollie to hold for ages.
Yes, you could do. Might be nice in the bathroom. Might be nice. Like neat earrings, necklace, Christmas present, birthday present. Who knows? But basically, using leftover scraps, all good, easy things to do at home. That's better. Mummy's in the house. Mum's in the house. So just a few little ideas. There is one. Oh, we can use silver foil. There is one thing I just quickly like to experiment with, because I wanted to see if it worked. We've got any double-sided tape?
Yes, we do. In the toolbox.
Cool toolbox. We've got no picture. This is something I've been wanting to try for ages, and I don't know if it works. So bear with me while we experiment live together. So if we wanted to frame this gorgeous Chris the Dalek picture, one idea could be, yes, Sam did an activity the other day with masking tape.
Oh, yeah.
And he painted, and that left a really nice white border.
Yeah.
But if we wanted to frame this, we could put double-sided tape around the edge. Let's just put around the top and the bottom. Yeah, let's put it all the way around.
Yeah.
If you do that side. And then I love double-sided tape. This one is called Easy Lift. So it is much easier to lift. Which stops you fiddling about with it for ages. If you do this with little ones, if you leave the that's it, Sam, Josh,
Sorry.
son. If you leave a bit of it, just
Do you want the hand?
yes,
Then you cut the little one.
yes. If you leave a bit of it just peeled off, so it'd be quite handy to show people that. And then your little one can then pull the tape off. It's quite a nice way of keeping interactive. Not that you're little, but exactly.
Satisfying.
It is
So
satisfying.
when you get a screen protector. New screen
Yes,
protector.
absolutely. So, I've no idea if this will work.
Oh, I see.
But live demonstrations. Do you want the shiny side up?
Yeah.
Shiny side up.
Shiny side up.
So I'm going to experiment. This is also a nice way of hiya. Delivery's just arrived. It's also a nice way of doing glitter frames, but we're going to I might only do one because it might not work.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty good.
But the only idea then is you peel it off.
We'll fold it. You can probably do it.
Yeah. So we'll leave that one for you to try at home.
A little bonus activity for you
But
all.
then you fold it.
Nice.
And if you've got your eco glitter, your bio eco glitter, you can also sprinkle it onto the double-sided tape. Oh, do you want to grab the glitter tray for me, Ollie?
Yes.
Because that keeps things nice and safe,
Our glitter tray.
and also it means that we're not using new glitter. And then where you have the...
Oh, look at that.
It just is a nice way of getting a tidy edge
That is nice.
on your artwork. And this just folds up to create a 3D frame. And again, you can add buttons and all sorts of different things
Yeah.
on that.
So there's a closer look.
And I think we ran over on our time. Thank you for that, Ollie.
It's okay.
I'm sure yours will look absolutely stunning, and please do share your pictures. We have one final shout out, which is to all of the amazing key workers across the country who, without their support, we could not live the lives that we're living now. So I know you want to give a big shout out to our key workers because they're amazing. So thank you so much. We'll keep sharing this, sharing the love, and thank you very much for watching. Keep safe and keep being creative.
See you guys tomorrow at 2.
Take care. Bye bye.
Take care.
Bye.